Greetings, companions! Lava Captain 2000 here, and welcome back to episode I don't remember the number. It's that time of the series where we're midway through a series that I do not remember. Kai, what episode is it?
47.
Welcome back to episode 47 of Let's Play Super Mario RPG and the Legend of the Seven Stars. I'm joined alongside Kai and Lonk, who's providing co-commentary. In the last episode, we made our way through Booster Pass after completing some stuff in Moleville. And we made it to the base of Booster's Tower, which was locked. And then Bowser, who had lost all of his minions over his adventure from half the map, he started his adventure in Rose Way, which is like less than half a continent. So all of his men kind of got slaughtered like lambs. And we left him here at the base of the tower, and Bowser joined us, helping us get inside. Today we're going to be entering my favorite area in the entire game. Hello there, Booster's busy right now, so we can't play. Come back some other time, or you can try to force your way in. Alright. We have a Sniffster. This guy has 200 HP, weakness to ice. He drops some mushrooms, lucky flowers, and he cannot be eaten, so he gives Yoshi candies. He has the attacks Blizzard, Bolt, Gunk Ball, and Static Electricity. Gunk Ball inflicts mute, everything else is just a regular attack. So, yeah.
You should try using a Yoshi cookie on him.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. I don't want to. There's a lot of enemies here that drop Yoshi cookies. And he goes down remarkably fast. Over here, we have two new enemies. This is a Sniffit. Sniffits have 98 HP. They are weak against ice, which is a general rule of thumb for all Sniffits going forward. Yes, they're weak to ice and status ailments. They drop mid-mushrooms, once again flowers, and if eaten, they drop sleepy bombs. They have the attacks Crystal, Hot Shot, Escape, and Gunk Ball. Gunk Ball affects mute, and Escape is a retreat from the map. This creature is a Daleks. Dalekses have 88 HP, weak to fire and status elements. They can drop honey syrups, lucky flowers, and when eaten, they drop pick-me-ups. They have the attacks Body Slam and Eerie Jig, the latter of which causes Scarecrow. So we're immediately going to focus fire him down. I really want him down.
Scarecrow is one of the worst status ailments in this game.
It's, Mushroom is the worst, followed by Scarecrow.
Is Mushroom worse than Scarecrow simply because it's harder to cure?
No, it's because of what it disables. You can't do anything as a Mushroom. You can use special moves as a Scarecrow. Anyways, I actually didn't mention this, but here's Bowser's specialty move. This is Terrorize. It is a move that inflicts fear, which makes it a pointless... Oh, shit! I didn't know it caused damage. It's not that shit. It's not that shit, I guess.
Fear just make enemies flee?
No, fear lowers their defense, their attack. There we go, double Dark XP. And Gino leveled up to level 9? Yes, level 9. Okay, this is his, H-Pack. And I'll fight you. I don't think you... Oh, yep, another new enemy. Jesters! Jesters have 151 HP. Target him, thank you. They are weak to fire and status elements. They drop attack up flowers, and when eaten, they drop honey syrups. They have the attacks Flamestone, Card Toss, and Card Rain, which are all single target attacks that can be blocked. And that is everything else. I will actually show off Geno Beam here. Not Geno Beam, Geno Boost on Bowser. There you go, I perfectly timed it. So yeah, the downside of Bowser's special attacks is all of them are costly. And there you go, now it's caused fear. So yeah, they take more damage and also do less damage.
I mean, if he summoned a Boo, all of his army can't be completely gone.
It seems like that's something we might need. We'll need to think about that later on. Alright.
The wall of boosters.
Yep. Alright, another new enemy. This is an orb user. Orb users have 8 hit points. They have really high defenses, though. They drop honey syrups, HP max flowers, and if eaten, they drop maple syrups. They have the attacks Bolt, Crystal, Flame, Flame Wall, and Recover. Very powerful entity. Although his 8 HP keeps him from being something special.
Huh, kinda reminds me of Seed Luces.
So yeah.
Oh, by the way, what were your thoughts on the final act of Brothership?
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Alright. I'm gonna take a photo of this. We'll need it for later.
I thought the little Infinite Tsukiyomi section was pretty funny.
Alright, well, I got involved in a fight. I love the fact that we were supposed to rotate the D-pad in olden times. That's a photo. Alright, I guess I'll show off the triple move, because we're not going to be fighting a boss for a while. There we go. That is that. It is, I don't like it as much as I like the other ones. Anyways, Mario hits level 10. And he learns Super Fireball, which renders Fireball completely pointless. Anyway, this is HP. Alright. There it is. Frog coin. I need to look. What is the big rush? Kai, I want you to voice this person. Kai?
Alright.
Hello, Booster.
I'm Booster, and this is my famous Tower of Amusement. Normally, I welcome visitors to play with me and my sniffsters. However, a girl fell out of the sky and into my lap recently. Since then, I've been busy keeping her happy and entertained.
Meanwhile, Peach crying on the roof.
I no longer have the time to play, so please enjoy yourself, at your own risk, that is. Ah!
I would like to make special mention of the soundtrack in this level specifically. I love it to pieces.
Meanwhile, neither of us can hear that soundtrack.
Yeah, you guys really can't. It's like dirty jazz. And that is really nice. So yeah, and we got a flower tab. Thank God we got that when we did. Whew!
The flower tabs also fully restore your flower points.
Yes, yes they do. Anyways, we have another new creature. This is a Rob-Bomb. Rob-Bombs...
They steal your shit?
Rob-Bombs have 42 HP. They are weak to fire and jump and status elements. They drop pick-me-up flowers, defense-up flowers, and they also drop, when Yoshi eats them, they drop pick-me-ups. They have no special attacks. They just explode on you. And it's dead. Murdered viciously. There we go. Bum. There you go. There's a pick-me-up. All right. I need to land this. Dunk. You found a masher. Death. So we right there.
Bowser and a Bowser weapon?
No, it is not. The masher is a Mario weapon. It is Mario's. It is a weapon that is several times stronger than Mario's next weapon, and in all honesty, can probably be with you for most of the game. It is 100 plus 50 attack. And whenever you are fighting, it has a random chance to do bonus damage depending on how well you time the hit.
Okay.
So it is an incredibly powerful weapon. And it's one of two really good weapons we'll be getting in this, Damn it! Oh, I guess I can show off the masher. There it is.
A wooden mallet that you swing upside there, and they swing over your head.
Yeah. There will be another item that, another weapon that we'll be getting for Mario that we'll have to show off, but it is essentially a weaker version of the masher. Mallow.
And is that because the masher's just harder to find?
Well, I wouldn't say it's hard to find. It's pretty much right out in the open. You just have to have some wherewithal of finding it. But the difference between that masher and the next weapon which he gets, which is also a hammer, is that I think the masher is easier to time than the next weapon we get. Anyways, shocker, Mallow leveled up. That was not, I did not intend for that to be a pun. Please, Kai, shoot me right now.
No, I'm proud of you.
Shocker is a single hit attack that does thunder damage. So that is what...
Must be quite a shock to the enemies that get hit by it.
I will kill you. I know where you know where I live. So yeah. The only downside of, by the way, thank God that missed. I was not prepared for that animation at all. It ran forward and I stun locked. Alright. So let us move onward. What was that loud noise outside? Check out Booster Pass. Oh. Okay, you can't just tempt me like that, game. We're going to Booster Pass. Because I know what just opened up, and it is actually something quite worth it. Alright. Booster Pass. So all the way back over here. I believe it's in the first room. This! Right over here. Shit! Golly, you're the famous Mario guy. If I beat you, they'll make me Snifster number 4 if I'm lucky. Okay, so this guy right here is behind my favorite gag in the entire game. This guy has 120 HP. He's weak against ice and status elements. He drops mid mushrooms, and he, when eaten, well, he can't be eaten, so he gives you a Yoshi candy. He has the attacks Gunk Ball and Static Electricity, the former of which causes mute. He is a respawning enemy. So, this man right here is trying to become a Sniffit number 4. And, that seems like a fairly honorable thing to be, right? Sniffit number 4?
Sure.
Well, I remember him. Okay, now I'm second guessing myself. I remember him being capable of being fought in twice. I know you can fight him more than once. Oh shit. I'm just gonna mollywop the guy. I'm fairly certain you are able to fight him more than once. Basically, the funniest joke in the entire game is, if you lose to that enemy, you actually will not lose to that enemy. You cannot game over against him. Instead, after defeating him, he will run off proclaiming that he has defeated Mario and that he's the greatest of all time. And he will become Sniffit number 4. And what makes this joke from a really sweet moment to a funny moment is that he will be replaced by the same looking guy claiming to be a different Sniffit. You can get 8 Sniffits following Booster around.
I see.
Number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8.
You can have up to 8. You'll have 8 Sniffits, and I do intend on doing that at least once. Over here, Coca-Cola, flour, and a frog coin. So those are your rewards for beating up an apprentice. But yeah, it's really funny.
You have to walk back into that room.
I think I have to leave the area and come back. I do know that I do believe fully that he respawns, because when I got all of my Sniffits lined up, it was during a quest in like the late game, and I was purposefully losing health to it, and I probably fought him before. So anyways, now we're back in Booster Tower. I would like to check. Okay, yeah. I know where the next one is. Alright, let us proceed with caution and fortitude. Shoot! Defense up. God damn it, he's a scarecrow now. Damn it, Mario, why do you have to be a scarecrow for some reason?
Do different characters become differently colored scarecrows, or are they always red?
They're always, they're different colored.
I assume Mallow's like white or pink. Like,
I don't remember
White.
what Mallow is.
yeah, I knew that I know that Gina's probably. Oh yeah, Pixel Mario. I remember this.
Makes you wonder what Booster's got going on in his tower if he can make Mario turn into 8-bit. I still think it would have been much funnier if, when going through this curtain, you would have reverted into the SNES version of Super Mario RPG Mario. I think that would have been a lot cooler instead of reverting back, doing exactly what you did in the original. Alright. I guess I have to fight.
And then unlocking a permanent outfit change that makes you SNES Mario RPG Mario.
I don't like
Or
that.
something.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. The idea of alternate skins that... Oh, damn it. Missed. Missed the sniff it. There we
And an
go.
alternate skin that's just the original version of the game.
I would like a remake that just comes with the original bottle boxed with it. Because... I've said it multiple times, this game is way too easy, especially in comparison to the original, which actually does get quite difficult later on. But there's so many more attacking options in this game that it actually does trivialize it quite a lot.
Is it just me or is this episode feeling long?
It's 20 minutes.
Huh.
It is not. It is just you. Although Booster's Tower is going to be one of the longest episode things in the game because it's a big area. I would argue that it's the second or third largest area in the game. All right, new enemy, Blasters. Blasters have 120 HP. They are weak against electricity. Damn it, Mallow! Get in here! Anyways, they drop pick-me-ups, defense-ups, and Yoshi cookies if Yoshi eats them. They have one attack called Blazer, which causes a mortal blow. Alright, instead of doing that, we're just gonna do my favorite triple move in the entire game. Clown Car Barrage. It is every status element in the game except jump, and then a really big AoE explosion. Well, every single element. Pick me up.
So it's basically guaranteed to be a weakness hit.
Yes. I mean, there are some enemies that aren't weak to any status elements. But, it almost always, against regular enemies, it is one of the greatest. It's essentially a screen nuke. Because most enemies have at least one of those three, fire, ice, and electricity that they are weak to.
And that makes one of two games where Bill Blasters show up as an actual enemy.
Interesting tidbit.
Yep, the other one is Superstar Saga.
They picked the
What
right...
about that was in your door?
They picked the right games.
They are not, the Blasters themselves are not actual enemies in that game. It's the Bills they shoot out.
I could have sworn there's at least one game where you fight gold Bill Blasters or whatnot.
That would be this game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh.
Well, we found the save block.
We found a save block. Think about what
Uh-oh.
that... Kai gets it. Kai gets it.
No, yeah, trust me, I made that. Trust me, I made that joke plenty of times in my brothership playthrough. Anytime I encounter, not even just save blocks, anytime I encountered a pair of a save block and a heart block, I immediately knew, oh, something's coming.
Yeah.
Anytime you encounter that pair in a Mario and Luigi game, you're in for something.
And here's the fun part. Even though this is not a Mario and Luigi game, the same logic applies. I think this is going to be where we leave it for, we're going to leave this episode here. I think that is a wise choice. Who knows what's going to be beyond this.
Well, this has been a 1 hour, 30-minute session.
Immersion! Asshole.
Immersion thoroughly shattered.
Oh, screw your immersion.
We're not even real. Bye. Immediately.
Nothing but a figment of your imagination.
We're not real at all.